Alright, welcome to my BFDI tier list. So the categories are legend, just for characters who I find really legendary, super great characters. Love, good, average, kind of bad, ew, and why do you exist? Alright, let's start. 8-Ball. I think that 8-Ball is a pretty good character. I think the development was really nice, and him realizing he was wrong. I'm going to put him in good for that. Otherwise, I don't really like his personality, but I just think the development is good enough to make him a good character. Balloony is going to go in good. He's a pretty good character. He's like the average, oh, you're a good character, you're not great, but you're also not bad. Barf Bag, same thing, good. Basketball, I'm gonna put, actually, I would put her in love because of her development and just the entire idea of her just being different than golf ball and really just creating her own sort of character other than the balls. And so I think I'm gonna put her in good though, because I, as personally, she's a good character, but she just doesn't live up to the standards of her actual development in terms of personality on my standards. Belle is gonna go in average. She's a very average character. Black Hole is gonna go in good. He's a good character. I think he's very interesting, and it's a great idea to build off of a unique character like that. But I don't think he's good enough to go into the love yet. Blocky, we're going to go in love because he's just a great, funny character. Really appreciate that. Bommy's going to go in good. Actually, I'm going to put him in average because he hasn't been getting a lot of, new action. Book is going to go in good. Bottle is a legend. It's just great character, great personality. I know some people think, oh, wow, just not enough stuff. But I think she's just a good character. Bracelety is going to go in, I'm going to say average. She definitely does not deserve to be hated, but she is quite annoying. But I still just like her idea. Definitely not the character design. That was a little bit of a fault, but pretty good. I just don't think she deserves so much hate. Bubble is gonna go in love. She's just a great, quirky character who really there's one of a kind of her. Cake is going in kind of bad. I just don't really like Cake. I'm sorry. Clock is going in kind of bad too. Cloudy, I'm gonna put him in good. I would put him in love, but I just haven't seen enough of his action now because he was eliminated in TPOT. And, well, I just feel like I've started to lose my affection for him. Corny is going to go in love. He's a great character. David, I'm sorry, but why do you exist? Because, actually, I'm going to put him in ew just for the fact that he was really funny during BFDI. But other than that, I think I would have put him in why do you exist. I think earlier, but, when I was a younger fan. Donut is going to go in kind of bad. I've just never really appreciated Donut. I'm sorry. Dora's going to go in average. She's a lot better than David, in my opinion. Eggy's going to go in kind of bad. Eraser. We're going to put him in good for now. Fanny, I love Fanny. She's had a lot of development, especially in Teapot, and I really just like the idea of breaking away from the pack, and I'm on her side. Completely agree with that. Fire is going to go in good. I just don't want to put him in love because, I know he's super good, but he has so much attention already. Fiery Jr. is going to go in average. I mean, he's not bad, honestly. He's just not much. Flower's going to go in good. I don't really love her. I mean, she's better than some of the good people here, but I just don't think she's going to go in love. Foldy, kind of bad. I honestly just don't like her. Fries is going to go in average. Gady, I love the interaction with 2. I'm loving it. And so, actually, I just think Gady's a really good character. I'm going to put... Actually, no. Because I put Flower in good, I'm going to put Gady in good as well. Alright, Gelatin. Gelatin's an immediate love. He's a great character. Golf Ball. I would like Golf Ball a lot more, but I think she's really holding back Tennis Ball, who we'll get to later. I'm going to put her in love instead of legendary. Grassy is legendary. That's no explanation. Ice Cube, we're going to put in good just because I want her to get some new lines. But if she did have some newer lines, I feel like I would have put her in love. Leafy's a solid good. Lightning, we're going to say solid good as well. Most of the characters are going to be good because there's, characters, they're not supposed to be bad, so they're not going to be bad, but they're not all of them are great. We're going to put Lie in average just because I didn't get enough of her, but I feel like I would have just... Actually, no, we're going to put her in good because of her interaction in the exit. Lollipop's an immediate love. She's a great character. Her and Gelatin work so well together. I just really can't say enough about how much I like her. But she's not legend because she's just not one of my favorites, but she's extremely good. Loser, we're going to put an average. I just think knowing the backstory is really cool, but I just don't like him as a character. Marker's going to go in good. He's a really great character. He's just not high enough to be in that love section. Match is average. I'm sorry, but Match and Pencil are both just... I just never really liked Free Smart as much as a bunch of other people. I liked Book and Ruby. Ruby, really great character. Nelly's going to go in good. I just think, she's a good character. I think she's underrated. Needle, also good. Nickel is going to go in love. I just really like his personality. If you asked me this 5 months ago, I would have put him in legend. Now, Pen is an interesting one. I'm going to put him in love just because I love his new interaction with Tennis Ball. And I just think he's really starting to develop even more. Pencil is a solid average. I just think her development is good. But other than that, I would have just... I just don't really like her. Pie, we're going to put in kind of bad. Like, I understand, I kind of feel bad for him for getting first eliminated in Teapot, but he just doesn't have personality. Pillow's going to go in love. I love Pillow. That's just it. Pin, I want to put Pin in love because Coiny's in love, but actually, no, yeah, I agree. We're going to put her in love. Puffball, my opinions on Puffball have changed. I used to really like her, but I'm going to put her in good now. I think she's solid. Remote is gonna go solid. Solid good. Robot Flower, I think her new change in Teapot is really interesting. I think it's not the best thing because we don't really get to see her amazing interaction with basketball anymore. And now that she's become regular Flower, it's just like not as interesting. So I'm gonna put her in good for the same reason as basketball. Roboti. Wait, David should be in Why Do You Exist? Roboti, why do you... Actually, I'm going to put him in ew just because no. Why do you exist? Rocky. Rocky is so underrated as a character, and I'm going to put him in love. And I don't want people to get mad at me, but that's just really how I think. Ruby. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up. But Ruby is definitely love. Saw is good. Actually, no. She's average. She just didn't get enough screen time. Snowball is going to go in love. Wait, hold on. There we go. Spongy. Ew. I'm sorry, just no. Stapy is going to go in average. I think he just didn't deserve the hate, honestly. Like, I understand the stuff that he did, but I think he had a chance to develop more. Taka's going to go in love, and not because I genuinely, love her as a character, but because she was really treating him unfairly, and she just had such a different viewpoint than other characters that I really appreciate that little, speck of difference in BFB. Teardrop is definitely a legendary. She is the legend herself. She is just great. I would have put her in love, but based on her new development in Teapot, I just have to. Now, Tennis Ball. We talked about this before. I didn't really say this, but Tennis Ball is my favorite character. He's going to go at the beginning of Legend because... And I really hate how they're not giving him enough free time to himself in Teapot, which is why I demoted Golf Ball to a love. Actually, no, I'm going to even demote her to a good. But I'm just glad that Tennis Ball is getting some. I really hope to see more of that. Tree is going to go in love. Solid love. TV. We're going to put him... That's a really good one. I don't know. I think I'm going to put him in good just for the fact that he just isn't really an object with enough personality. Woody is a solid average. Actually, no, his development in BFB is going to make him good. Yellowface is kind of bad. Not much to be said there. Winner is good. I like his new development, but I voted for Battery. I voted for Winner. My second choice is Battery, and I kind of regret voting for Winner because he won by so much, but I just don't really think he's super great like I thought he would be. Price tag is average. Profile, I would put him in love, but I just think he doesn't have enough to... Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to do it. I don't care if he... But I was going to say, he doesn't have enough time for him to truly qualify as a character I could put in love. Announcer is a solid love. He's just a great character. I used to find him annoying, but now I truly understand his humor value. 4. I really liked 4, honestly. He's going to go in love. X was just one of my favorite hosts. He's gonna go in love as well. I just really liked X. I don't know why. 2, same thing. Really great host. He's not the same, like, adorable, like, oh my god, I love him sort of as X, and not like the really violent humor of 4. But he's just so good and developed as a character. I feel like I have to put him in love. Fiery Speaker Box. Why? I'm not gonna put him in Why Do You Exist because he had some development. But like, why does he exist? Because these different speaker boxes, I just don't feel like shit. But I'm gonna put him in average. Flower Speaker Box. Why Do You Exist? Puffball Speaker Box. Kind of bad, honestly. Actually, no. Ew. Non-existy. Why do you actually? I can't put him in Why Do You Exist because technically he doesn't exist. You know what? I'm gonna make a new tier. Add a row below. Okay. Did I add 2? I added 2. Anyway, this one is gonna say you don't exist. And we're gonna put non-existy right there. Evil Leafy, solid, average. Actually, I'm gonna put Evil Leafy in good just because of the fact that Evil Leafy just has this whole thing in BFDI. Purple Face is a solid average. I don't hate him. I like him more than Yellow Face. So here's our final standings. The legendary characters. They're all legends, and I think everyone's going to agree with Teardrop. Love, really solid characters there. Most of the characters not most, but majority of Good had the most characters in it, and I think that's fair. Average, those are the average characters. Looking back on it, I used to really like Bracelety, but I'm gonna move Pencil. Actually, no. You know what? This is fine. I'm moving Fries to good, actually. Fries is okay. He's good enough for good. Kind of bad. Yeah. It's just, ew. Why do you exist and you don't exist? Because non-existing. Well, thank you for watching my video. By the way, I'm changing my channel. I know I've changed this channel a lot in the past, but we're finally changing this channel to one thing, which is nothing. This is just going to be a free channel where I post a bunch of different stuff. Could be about Pokemon, could be about BFDI, art, whatever. I just don't feel like I should stick to one thing anymore. So this is just going to be a channel that I do. Anyway, toodles.